Hey guys, so I'm going to be doing a all about my spider bites video. And those are those two piercings right there. I constantly get asked if they're one or two piercings. It is two piercings. Clapbacks. So yeah. I originally wanted spider bites, but apparently my mom didn't really get the message through her head when she agreed to it that I wanted two, with one on each side. She said, "No, you're not getting one on each side. You're getting one." Well, so I was like, so can I just get two on one side because it has to be like two? I have a problem with I don't know. I'm just very OCD about numbers. But so I ended up getting the first one was not that bad. I was like a 3. But the second one hurt worse. Now it's more of a 4 or 5. On the pain scale, 1 being nothing, 10 being a lot. But I don't know. It was not it was pretty simple. Didn't take much, but he pierced it not how I wanted to be pierced, so it frustrates me a lot, and I'm constantly twisting them. I am kind of I twist it so like this one goes this way and the top one goes the other way, like this, just because it's not how I want it to be placed. Pierced with the bar, pretty long, but even though it was that long, I had problems with this one, the top one, a little bit throughout the other process. For a few days, I think it was more of a 4 through 6 days. The 4th and the 5th and the 6th day after having it, but then it was perfectly fine because the back was still kind of cut into the back of my lip. This part would cut in to the back. It was pretty painful, but you know, that's what you're supposed to expect when it comes to piercings. But that one healed perfectly fine. And when I went to switch them to smaller bars, because I was constantly biting the bar, which slows down the healing process because it would be one accident. It'll hurt really bad because it would tug, and I would not be expecting it. I could not get this one off this one. So I switched this one out perfectly fine, but then I decided I wanted to go back to the piercing shop to get help with this one. The guy that I got pierced, the guy who pierced me was not there. So this other guy was there, who I really don't like. He's not the nicest person. He switched it for me. He was tugging on it so much. And he didn't even say anything to me. He barely even talked to me. I think he said like 2 things to me. So now I refuse to even go in that store when he's in there. Just because he's so like rude. Which why would you be a piercer when you're constantly with people if you're gonna be that rude? But he got switched out. He was tugging on it constantly. And that made it swell up again the next day. So this one is at a shorter bar and it swelled up and it was cutting the back of my lip. And it hurt. That stayed for about a week until it actually started gradually going down. And that one still gives me problems to this day. Just recently I had to switch it out again to an even smaller bar. But it was not by a lot, but it's still smaller because I would still constantly bite it. It hurt. And it's not healthy for your teeth, obviously. But it's still like this. I've had it since March, 4 months. I think I've had it for about 4 months. But 4 or 5 months, it looks like that. They do anger me a lot just because I'm constantly twisting them because I think sometimes they look really, really straight. I do not like that. I was going to switch them to infinity rings, which are the continuous rings. But my mother said no because she said that would look gaudy. So I haven't done that. But for after I got them, and for about 2 months of the 5 times I've had them, I was cleaning them about 2 or 3 times a day. Actually 3 to 4 times a day for the first month, and then 2 to 3 second month. With H2 Ocean, when I was at school, I cleaned it with H2 Ocean. I don't have any H2 Ocean right now, but I have this stuff just to show you with Blue Wave. Same thing. I actually prefer this because it has a different type of pump. I actually think I should. This is my hands are clean too, just so you know. I just washed them before I did this video. Cleaned them actually during school. I cleaned them when I got to school. Because I wake up really late. I cleaned it when I got to school, and I cleaned it during 7th block. So my last class, and then I cleaned it like before I went to bed. Sometimes just wearing them throughout the day if it got too crusty for me. I really didn't have a lot of crust with it. And I didn't have much problems with it other than the occasional swelling with it cutting to the back of my lip. Pretty easy piercing for me. The only thing that makes me mad about it is the placement, and I'm not going to get it redone just because I really don't have money for that. I paid $50 for them, so, you know, not the best thing. But yeah, I did pay $50 for them. Actually, no, I paid $60. I paid $60 for them. And I really wish I went to the other shop because I would have paid $50, and I liked the person who used to pierce there. She quit, which makes me sad. But other than that, it was easy piercing. It looks like that. 3 for the first one, 4 for the second one on the piercing scale, just because the second one hurts worse because again you are stabbing the same exact spot, almost. Again, there's also one more problem I have with this piercing is that it makes my face seem a little uneven. But the fact that I have my bangs to the side makes it look better. I do plan on getting some sort of piercing over here. To try and even it out. I might get my nose or something, like a double nose or something. I actually did an anti-eyebrow or a horizontal eyebrow, just because I'm weird. Because I really don't have much eyebrow, but you know. But yeah, that's it. It's a pretty easy piercing. I just clean it 2 to 3 times a day, or 3 to 4. I got it, and that's pretty much it. Let's see, Cafe, if you have any more questions about my lip piercing or any other piercings, please just comment below. See you later.